welcome to weekly vlog 105, I think. Got lipstick on my teeth? No, we're good. So it's Tuesday, as per usual. I'm actually not feeling great, and I don't know what's wrong. My stomach, and I mean like under the ribs here, which is all swollen now as well. Oh, so here and behind my belly button, like here, just started absolutely killing. I've never experienced pain like this before, and like even Matthew was like, is it not just your ovaries, because I have polycystic ovary syndrome, and I also have IBS because I have chronic fatigue syndrome. It's just a symptom. And he was like, are you sure it's not one of them? And I was like, it's not that. Like, I've never had pain like this before. It was like in waves like that. It was insane. It was so painful. Like, I had to concentrate on the pain because I felt like I could pass out. Like, I've never felt pain like that before. I don't know what that was about, but it was not nice. So I came upstairs and sat on the bed, and then I tried every position to get comfy, and then I was lying on my side and my stomach felt like a ton weight. Like it was like I could feel where the pain was. It was so bizarre. And then I rolled back onto my back, and I put my hands were I have quite cold hands naturally. I put my hands on the pain to just try and, like, you know, cool down, like you know, when you put like an ice pack on something, and it stopped like that. 20 minutes of pure pain gone like that. I was like, what just happened? No idea. Like, I don't know. So now my insides kind of feel a bit weird and like they could cramp again, and they are a little crampy, and I just don't feel great, and I don't know what's wrong. I don't know if it's my weird thing of the month, which I get every month because of my messed up hormones. I don't know if it's that. I don't know if it's... Honestly, I don't know what it is, but I don't feel great today. I don't know. I just feel like there's a lot on my mind at the minute, and I don't know if stress caused my stomach to just randomly... Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea what happened, but I don't feel great mentally and physically. So I just wanted to catch you up. Now I'm going out because I have a very exciting meeting with Tom from Outgoing. So if you do know about my Disneyland Paris trip, you'll know that I organised it with a company called Outgoing. And obviously SLP XDLP, which is what the trip is called, 2.0 needs organised. So I was like, yeah, let's meet up, let's like talk about the next trip, and let's just get to know each other, and then the second trip can be even better than the first one. So I've been working all day, and now I'm gonna head to the post office now that my car's working. I've got a load of Princess Rags orders to take out. I'm going to go to the petrol station, fill my little car back up, bless it, since it's been sat on the drive for probably about 3 weeks. And then I'm gonna go and meet Tom, and there's a Costa not far from here, so he's like Outgoing is based in Manchester, so he's gonna be heading back to Manchester. So I was like, you know what, on the way past, just nip into this Costa that is like 2 minutes away from my house, and we'll have the meeting there. So I'm gonna go meet Tom, but I'm gonna go because I'm sweating, and I don't want to be I don't want to be late for my meeting. So let's go organise the next Disneyland Paris trip. Guys, I've just gotten in from my Outgoing meeting. Exciting, isn't it, Matthew? It's so good. I will probably be announcing it in about 2 weeks. We're literally just working on the dates and then a couple of other details, but it's gonna be really good. I'm so excited. Like, I know which... Could you make any more noise? I know like which hotel and stuff we're staying in. It's different from the last one. Yeah, like I know a lot of the details, but there's just a few more things that we need to sort out. So it was nice to meet Tom because I've only ever WhatsApped him before and emailed him, so it was nice to meet him, especially since we're going to be like working together ongoing now. So yes, but it is like the hottest... Is it the hottest day of the year? Because I know like the other day was meant to be the hottest day of the year, but I'm hotter today. Like, I've come in and I've had to get changed straight away and put on like a strappy thing because it's just so hot. Oh, but yeah, Matthew's making dinner, aren't you, darling?
I'm destroying dinner.
What have you done?
I've dropped all the chips down there.
You've dropped the chips in the oven. Although I can't believe I went for a run today. Like, it is so hot. It is not the run type of day. But we're gonna chill out now. You're playing on your game for a bit, darling?
Yeah.
Good. Matthew's gonna play on his game. I might read my book and do a bit of work. I'll probably get back to you guys tomorrow because I'm sweating and we're not really doing much else. So hey everyone, it's the next day. It is Wednesday and I am just about to make myself an iced latte. Ooh, it is so hot. I was supposed to film today. It's too hot. Like, the studio lights, even in the winter, can be like hot to film under, in that, like, well, anywhere to be honest. Like, studio lights are just hot, and I only have like 2 like soft box ones. So yeah, the plan was today to film, and then I can spend all tomorrow editing and all Friday editing and get a load of videos up this week. There's no way I can sit under those studio lights. Like, I'm struggling. Like, it's so hot. I think yesterday here, after I'd been for my little meeting with Outgoing, which went so well, I think I kind of said last night it went really well. It was 34 degrees, it said on my phone. I figured I may as well be productive and have a tidy day. Spent a couple of hours this morning doing a bit of Disney World research on how to book my fast passes and stuff. Like, it's funny though, because all of the videos I watched on how to do it, I already knew. So I think I'm just doubting myself, because I've done a lot of research over the years. Like, it's something I've always wanted to do. Like, I can't wait for our Disney World trip, and I guess I've just always been preparing for it, hoping that it would happen one day, you know, using The Secret. If you don't know what The Secret is, you need to read the book The Secret. Like, acting like it's kind of, it is gonna happen, and then now it is, we've booked it. So I guess through doing that, I kind of already know a lot of the ways to organise my trip when it comes down to it. 180 days before we go, I'm gonna have to do the dining reservations, and 60 days before, I'm gonna have to do the fast passes. I was watching a load of tips videos, and they were saying a lot of things that I already know, so I was surprised at how much I already know. I think I'm stressing myself unnecessarily, because organising the Disney World trip is a big thing. So watched a couple of videos this morning, and I was like, actually, I think I do know how to do it. Like, I should have a bit more. I think it's because I've never done it before. I'm just a bit kind of like, ooh. Plus, it doesn't hurt to watch tip videos, because there was a few things I didn't know. So yeah, I spent a few hours this morning doing that. I was late out of bed. I don't know why. I was just struggling. I think the heat is like getting to me, and just like, oh. So I actually didn't get out of bed till like 9:20 this morning, which is not good. So I had a very slow start. Anyway, I'm blabbing, so let's make a coffee and then let's tidy. That's today. So I'm currently doing washing, and I just thought I'd show you something absolutely hilarious. So I have done 2 loads of washing, and I've separated it into colours, and I have noticed this before, and so has Matthew, but I thought I'd share it with you. So I've done 2 loads. In the washing basket, there was enough to make a pink load and enough to make a blue load. Literally, all of my clothes can be based around pink and blue. It's that crazy. Oh, sorry, I've got Hunger Games on. Yeah, but it's that crazy, let me show you. So this is the pink load of washing, and this is the blue load of washing. How hilarious is that? Literally, pink and blue all the time. Time to drill a little hole and make a pair of earrings. So I was talking to you about earrings that I'm making, and then my camera died, and I've been charging it, and then literally the Asda man's just dropped off my delivery. Bless him. He was early because he's trying to get finished quicker because there's no aircon in his van, and he's really hot, and he says he's struggling. So he rang and he was like, I'm like 40 minutes early, can I come early? And I was like, it's fine, like, come early, bless you. I know sometimes you guys like to see what I've ordered in my Asda delivery, so I thought I would show you. I eat a lot of fruit, especially for breakfast. Yeah, so for breakfast, you guys know I used to have pastries a lot, and it was ridiculous. Like, it's not good for you. And I have started buying them again and having them sometimes on the weekends with Matthew, just on a Sunday, because we do tend to go for breakfast on a Saturday. Although we didn't this Saturday because we had Bridie. But yeah, so this is the yogurt that I love to get. It is like dairy free. That with fruit, and I'm talking, oh, frozen cherries are like God. So yeah, like fruit with that yogurt, and then cinnamon. Oh, cinnamon powder is like life. And I know most people probably think that cinnamon is for Christmas, but cinnamon on fruit and yogurt is just like everything to me. So when I was younger, my mum used to buy salad dressing, and honestly it was so tasty I could drink it, and it was Newman's Own. I don't know if it was this one, but this one doesn't have any egg or milk in it that I can see. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to start having salads, and and I got the Italian one, so I'm going to try that on a salad. I'm probably going to have one now with an iced coffee. So where would that go? Do you store that in the fridge? Anyway, I got 2 bags, and then next time I'll probably get individual like lettuce leaf and stuff. So I got carrots and hummus for a snack. The hummus is still out there, I think. I love these vegan chicken nuggets. I've been naughty and I've been buying like curly fries and stuff, which is naughty and I shouldn't. Like, I buy a lot of, I think for breakfast I'm pretty good, and then for lunches I'm getting better, but for dinners I am very much, by the end of the day, I just need to shove something in the oven. So I've been buying like ready-made like burgers. These are beetroot burgers, and Matthew hates this sort of thing. Like, he'll eat it, but he knows it's not very nutritional and not very good for us, and like fake fish for vegans, and I'm terrible. I buy it all, like I love it. I don't miss meat, I just miss the convenience of it. So like vegan like chicken and ham slices for sandwiches, and I am not great at like making food from scratch, but I'm getting better, and I don't think I'm extremely unhealthy. Plus I got the ultimate burgers because they are absolutely delicious. Stupidly didn't delete everything off my last weekly vlog off the camera memory card, so now it keeps filling up. Got some ice lollies because it's so hot. Mango chunks. Oh, so that's something I have for breakfast with the yogurt. When I'm making my cup of tea for breakfast, I stick all of the frozen fruit that I use in a cup in like hot water from the kettle, and then by the time I finish doing everything else, it's defrosted. Sweet potato fries, I'm really naughty. Matthew would buy sweet potatoes and make fries, but I do this. I'm terrible. So a lot of bananas, because Matthew eats a lot of bananas. And I have a banana in my breakfast every morning when I have fruit and yogurt as well. Hand wash and clothes wash. Hey guys, it is the next day, it's Friday. I don't think I got back to you yesterday. We had a barbecue, we watched Hangover 3. We've been watching the Hangovers this week. I've seen them loads, I absolutely love them. And then yeah, I went to bed. So it's Friday. I got up quite early because I really, like, I'm feeling bad about being behind on certain things. Like, I was adding up in my head like how much I had to do last night. And like, I'm caught up on Princess Rags, and I'm caught up on collaboration work with companies. My own stuff, like, you know, the movie reviews, and I have 3 outfit videos that I want to do, and I've got like clothes for and stuff, so I'm behind myself. So I want no excuses next week when hopefully it's a bit cooler. So I got up early and I finished off a load of Princess Rags orders. Like, I made a load of skirts. Like, I can't believe how many I made considering it is 1:25. I've packaged them all up, ready to go to the post office. And what else did I do? Oh, I did a load of emails. You know, when in your head you have a load of emails to do? I don't know. But I got a load of emails done. Actually, I've just thought I need to do one more, but I can do that on my phone. It's just a reply. So I said to my sister I'd like to go out today because I've been in working every day and not really managing to work on the things I really want to do, and just feel a bit deflated because it's like I'm not really enjoying the heat because I'm working in the house, but I'm also not out in it. I'm kind of between. So I got a load of work done and now I'm going to go out. So it's not sunny, but it's still very hot. If anything, it's better than it's not sunny because I don't really want to be out in the sun. So I've shoved a bit of makeup on, which also was a bit like, ugh, putting foundation on when you're this hot. Quickly gotten myself ready. I'm going to go to the post office with all my orders, and then I'm going to, actually my sister's on our way, so she's going to hopefully take me to the post office on the way to Durham. I'm going to hang out with my sister and my nephew Logan, and then my friend Kelly is going to come, and then me and Kelly are going to go back into Durham, and me and Kelly are going to go for a walk around Durham, just around the riverbank. I really like doing that, it's nice and relaxing. And me and Kelly have kind of said to each other that we want to try and see each other like regularly, so we're going to try and see each other every Friday. So it's Friday, so I messaged her and I was like, Kelly, it's Friday, what we're doing? So I'm gonna go out with my sister, hopefully not get too tired. She has said that she will drive today, which is very nice of her, which is hilarious though because my car's actually fixed now. Oh, my sister's here. Okay, let's go. Now head, but not really. Okay, I'm back home. I have actually been back home for like not an hour, but a little bit, because Amy wanted to go and drop the bairn off at his grandma and granddad's after we had lunch. That was a little cafe called Treats, which me and Matthew have been to before, but I forget that they do vegan food and haven't been there again in ages, like a long time, like since last winter. So yeah, I just had the vegan breakfast, which truthfully was very hot for, and the deal included like a tea or a coffee and not an, like it didn't include an iced coffee, and I was like, oh my word, like you know when like hot food makes you hot, and I was just struggling. It was delicious, but it was so hot. I was like, oh, you know when it's hot rain as well, like it's so hot, and then I came in, it was even hotter, so I've got the fan on and ugh. Right, I'm gonna chill out for a bit. Thank you. Morning everyone, we're on our way to get the key. I don't think I recorded very much after we had dinner last night because it was raining and we were outside, so I didn't really want to ruin my camera. But we are a little bit late today. It is 8:15. Morning.
Buenos dias.
A bit late. We were supposed to be there for 8 o'clock and it's 8:15. Matthew slept in.
What?
So we're going to be meeting.
Just clarify, that's a lie.
Everybody knows that you're the one that sleeps in. So we're a little bit late. It's 17 minutes past and we want to be there for 8. I'm not sure if everybody else is there yet. I think some people are. We are basically meeting some of my Disney fam that came on the Disney trip in June, Tom and Chloe, and there's also Jamie and Kelly who live here as well, like in the northeast, and Natasha as well, she lives in the northeast, so she's coming. So yeah, there's a couple of us, and I'm sure there'll be the usual Mickey Memories guys in the queue as well. So I've heard from my little conversation thing that they've just been walked around to the store, so I guess we're just going to go straight around to the store. We don't have to queue outside, which is good. Don't really know what I want for the key though, because you've got to spend £15 on Toy Story, so we'll have to see when we get there. But I think we're going to get you a top, aren't we? And then at least you'll have a top for Disney World next year. Can you smell cookies? Oh, it smells good. I was just saying on my Instagram how I like it when it's like this. I'm saying if only there was a zombie. No, just nice and quiet. Well, yeah, well, maybe if everything was open, but it's just so much nicer like this. But yeah, apparently there's already a queue, so we need to hurry up. There's a bit of a queue going on, like, need to hurry up.
Yeah, we're on the way.
We are just about to go on the Dodgems. I'm gonna put the camera. We're all going on the Dodgems. Say hi everyone. We're about to go on the Dodgems. I don't think I've recorded, well I've recorded for a second, but yeah, we're all on the Dodgems. They're all over there lined up. So you can see them. There's Jeannie, there's Chloe, there's Kelly, there's Natasha, there's Tom, there's Tom. I'm driving. And I got my Toy Story key, I'll show you it later. Woo! There was one attached to us! I'm sorry, Natasha. Sorry, not sorry. Oh my god!
Get us out of here!
Where is everyone? Everyone's there. Right, we'll get Tom. Let's get Tom. Oh, oh no! Oh my god! I'm sorry, Kelly. I'm sorry! I'm not really sorry. Ah, revenge. Oh, that was so painful. Who was that?
I don't know. Oh! Memories back. I want to go.
Oh my god!
Put down, put down, put down.
It's down!
Put down. Ah!
I've managed to convince everyone to go on the dance machine so far. The pink and blue dance machine that I love to go on. I've managed to get them all on it. just had to take our shoes off because they were too big.
Did you win, Dal?
Good evening everyone. I think the last thing I recorded we were still in the arcade, but we did actually all go for a Costa after that, although it took us about 3 casts, didn't it, to find seats together. Metro Centre on a Saturday is not fun. It is very busy. However, it was really nice to see everyone and we had a really great time, but I am extremely tired. Like, we left Metro Centre about, was it like 3 o'clock? I'm absolutely knackered, like painful knackered. It hurts knackered. So I've been on the sofa all night, haven't I? Haven't even gotten ready for Comic Con, needed a bath, literally just don't even have the energy. I just want to go to sleep. I'm just gonna have to get up early and sort myself out. But anyway, it was really good. It was nice to see everyone. And Matthew and I are now matchmakers, aren't we? So Chloe and Jamie, who didn't know each other before the trip, both came on the trip, the Disneyland Paris trip that I arranged last month, and are now dating. How crazy is that? If they get married and have babies, that's all because of me. Anyway, yeah, so it's people off the trip are dating, it's great. And then there's more meetups, and yeah, it was really nice to see everyone, wasn't it? It was good to have them up like where we normally hang around, because I got to sit into the arcade and stuff, which you'll have seen, so yeah, it was really fun. It was nice to see them. So, and then we've got Comic Con tomorrow with more people from my trip. My sister is coming as well. She's going to her first Comic Con, and she's going as like an elven lady from Lord of the Rings. I'm going to do my Maleficent bound if I get up in enough time to put my costume together. I know what I'm taking, I just need to gather it into a bag. But no, today was really good, and I got my key. I'll probably show you that it'll end up being Monday morning because I know what I'm like, but I'm absolutely knackered and we need to go to sleep because we need to get up early. And Natasha, actually, who came on the trip, who also lives up here in Newcastle, who was also there today, her and her husband are going to get a lift with us up to Comic Con because it seems silly for us both to drive down that way when we both live round here. So they're actually going to come to our house in the morning, and then we're gonna drive down. So it'd be nice to have a bit of company, wouldn't it, darling? There's quite a lot of us going tomorrow. I'm sure there's like about 10 of us going tomorrow, so it's going to be really fun. But yeah, I'm going to get to sleep because we've got an early start. Hey guys, it's the next day. We've just gotten here and I've just gotten ready in the car, so I haven't even really had a proper mirror, but it's all good. We're at Manchester Central now and I find it hard to hear, so hopefully I'm talking loud enough. But I am dressed like this, so this should be fun. Where did Matthew go? Matthew's got his new top on and we're gonna go in.
Hey.
Batman and Catwoman.
Yeah, I was just looking. He looks awesome.
It is absolutely packed, but it's really good. I've got some of my Disney fam here. Disney fam, say hi! So we're gonna... I just found Jeannie J's stand. She is just there looking so gorgeous, and look at her huge stand this year. I'll turn you around and show you. It's so pretty this year, and it's a really big double stand as well, so definitely come and check out her stand. Oh, there's nobody here, so I'll smooch along. Look at that hoodie. How nice is that? Yes. And she does have an Etsy as well. Oh, there we go. I'll zoom in. Click on that, Matthew. There we go. Oh, look at the strawberry necklace. She's got really cute stuff. In fact, I think I'm going to need a few minutes here. Guys, I've just done this stand here, look. We have the Tricky dolls and Tiffany Annabelle, and then they have the canister. It looks nice. I didn't know Tiffany's had a centre. Guys, this is Ashley. She just recognised me, so I wanted to put her in the box. Look guys, I just met a little tiny Mal. How cute is she? I found my baby.
Anything else?
That's so cool. Oh wow. Can I get a little bit on my YouTube vlog? Is that okay?
John, I'll get in. I'll give it a little wave.
So guys, did I tell this that I was changing my... Anyway, I don't know if I told you, but I took off the horns because they were quite painful, and I've stuck this Mal wig on now. And I did have the Mal spell book, but Matthew left it in the car. So we've just had some food, and we've kind of had like a good once round, and then had some food. And now that I'm a bit more rested and not in as much pain, I'm gonna go and have a good look around all the stalls. So let's go and check out the merch.
Princess Bluebell, who's that?
It's Pennywise over there.
Look at this, I'm there in the Care Bears. I just thought they were really cool. Okay, so it's been a few hours since I last spoke to you. Oh, we struggling, aren't we? Absolutely knackered. I've never seen it this busy before. It's also quite warm. It's not too bad. But anyway, we've come into the masquerade. It's probably starting in like 10 minutes. And we've managed to get a whole row. So look, these are all my Disney fam from my trip. All the way along. It's not focusing. So we've got Roxy. I'm trying to like give it a wave. How good is that? So we're all going to sit and watch the masquerade together.
Keep your round of applause, guys, for all of our winners today.
So we've come out of the masquerade. It was very good, although I'm surprised Ariel didn't place in the qualifiers because she was really good. But it is closed now, everyone's packing up, it's all finished. So we're going to get away home. I see your bag's open at the front. What do you like? I've got no hands, I've got my staff. But yeah, we're going to get away home now. I am absolutely knackered, although I feel better for having to sit down. Like, we've been sat down for over an hour watching the masquerade, so no, it was really good. It was definitely a lot more busy, but we're gonna get away home. So it is the next day. It's Monday as per usual. I was dead to the world last night when I got in from Comic-Con. However, surprisingly not as tired as the day before after Metro Centre. I don't know what it was about Metro Centre. Maybe all the fun of the dodgems and the arcade. I mean, I did go on the dance machine and all sorts. I've just sprayed Batiste and it's like everywhere. I'm just gonna open the door a little bit. There's like a fog of Batiste over there. I've just like Batisted my hair a little bit because it was under that wig cap all day yesterday, either under the wig or under the, horns, and it got quite like hot under there and a bit bleh, so I've just Batisted my hair a little bit. But anyway, so as I was saying, yes, Comic-Con was amazing. Like, I love Comic-Con. I love it so much. I love cosplaying. I've always loved dressing up. Every time I used to go out when I was younger, I used to try like for drinks and stuff and like a night out. I always used to be like, let's make it dressed up, like let's theme it, and nobody ever wanted to do it except for my older sister. I love cosplay, like I want to do it more. It was kind of the first Comic-Con where I've dressed up a little bit. It wasn't a full-on Maleficent, it was kind of like a bound Maleficent. It like the horns and the staff, and then my own Princess Rags dress rather than like a proper Maleficent dress. And then I changed to the wig for a Mal bound. type thing, although I guess that could be like a Mal cosplay, because you know, I had our mum's colours on, which is what she wears, but it wasn't an official Mal costume. And then I forgot my spellbook, it was in the car, so annoyed, but never mind. So yeah, it was really good, but I will say the horns were very painful, and then the wig wasn't too bad. Ow, I've just nipped myself. The wig wasn't too bad. I think it was more the fact that the horns had already dug in, so then the wig went in the same place, and it wasn't as tight. But very early on in the day, the horns very much made me very, you know, sore and in pain, and I didn't want to be like agitated for the rest of the day because I love it and it's only once a year, like the Manchester one. So I was like, you know what, I'm just going to take these off. I'm not going to power through. I took like a photo for the gram, and then I was like, I have to just leave it there. And I put the wig on. Truth be told, I didn't think I'd wear the wig all day, but it kind of eased up where the pain was off the horns, and I was fine. So I definitely enjoyed dressing up. Would I dress up again? Yes. Next time I would either go all or nothing. I think being like a half dress up was fun for a start, but next time I'd either not go dressed up at all so I can just enjoy it, or I would full on dress up, and then you have to live with the consequences that if it's a good cosplay, you do get stopped a lot. I got stopped quite a few times, and I wasn't even like a full cosplay for pictures. Who knows, maybe even one day in the future I would actually compete in the cosplaying competition. However, the standard of them is unreal, and I honestly don't even know when I'd ever get the time to make the costumes. Like, they take dedication. But I love cosplaying. I've always loved it. Like, my favourite cosplayers are Ashleen Dean on Instagram. She's my favourite. She's so amazing. Do I have a favourite guy cosplayer? I do quite like, he's called One Punch Mickey on Instagram. I've got quite a few that I like to follow. Like, I really do love cosplay. It's something that I've loved for a long time, and I wish I could get into it better, but I always feel like there's not many cons around here. Although I was talking to Jeannie J, I think I showed you her stand. Like, she's so lovely. She's one of the girls that actually gifted towards my goodie bags for everyone that came on the SLP trip. Honestly, she's so lovely. Like, she does a lot of cons, and I was saying how I missed Hyper Japan a few weeks ago, and Hyper Japan, I forget, is actually twice a year. I always think it's once a year, but it's not. So Comic Con in London is twice a year, and so is Hyper Japan, but they're so close to each other. And the SLP X DLP 2.0 trip is going to be towards the end of the year, so I really want to do Comic Con October, but we'll have to see, because I also have my trip, and I'm pretty sure I also have another Disney fam meetup. That's another thing. It was amazing to see my Disney fam yesterday, and the day before. I've had a whole weekend of Disney fam. It's just so amazing, and I can't believe, like, people who are on the trip are in relationships. People are still meeting up. People are like really good friends. Like, we're all still talking on the WhatsApp. Like, it's just unreal. I'm so glad that I could bring all these people together, like, not to be like, oh, I did this, but like, at the end of the day, I did organise that trip, and what has come of it was even better than I could ever imagine. It's so amazing. Like, there's such a lovely group of people. So I fully enjoyed Comic Con, and I fully enjoyed seeing my family again. It was good to see my sister dress up. I realised that I didn't actually get a clip of her on my vlog. I did get a clip of her on Instagram though, but she looked really good, and that was her first, like, con, and she went full on dressed up, so I was very proud of her. Well done, Amy. She showed up really late though. If you think I'm late for being late for things, Amy showed up really late. She showed up after 2 o'clock and it finishes at 5. So Amy showed up really late, like worse than me. We got there at a good time. We were there at like, I think it was about 11, and we paid for priority, and priority was between 10 and 12. Comic Con yesterday was the busiest I've ever seen it. I have been 4 times to Manchester Con on the Sunday. I always go on the Sunday because it's quieter, and wow, priority entry, I expected to be dead. It was busier during priority than it's ever been. Apparently the Saturday was manic, like you couldn't move. So the Sunday wasn't as bad, but it was still very busy, I thought. Nevertheless, even though it was like crazy busy, they did whack up the aircon, so it wasn't too bad, like heat wise. And you know, you could still see all the stalls and everything, like it wasn't a problem. I didn't buy as much as I normally do. I normally buy the same kind of things every year, so I normally buy myself a cushion, but if you watch my Instagram stories from the day, what I do is I do a lap, and I take a picture of everything that I want, and then I decide what I want, and I go back around later on, or last minute after the masquerade. Well, after the masquerade, I went to get a cushion, because I get a cushion every year, and I couldn't find the cushion stand, so I missed out on getting my usual cushion. I hope you did check out my Instagram stories, because they're slightly different coverage. Maybe I should put Comic-Con as a highlight. You know, I might actually go back and put con as a highlight on my Instagram so that you guys can go and check it out if you want, because it would be a different sort of coverage of it. Massive thank you to Matthew. I was so busy yesterday in a costume getting outfits and beefing my Disney fam, and I was trying to do stories as well. Yeah, I actually was like, hang on, at the end of the day, how much have I actually recorded for you guys? But Matthew was on it. Matthew took initiative and Matthew recorded loads yesterday for the weekly vlog, so thank you, Matthew. My usual hair bow, because my hair's not long anymore and I don't really tie it back anymore. I normally get a bow, and I used to tie my hair back right at the top every day and then put a bow there. Well, I can't do that anymore, so I seen the bows, but I was like, they're all pretty, but I don't know where I'd wear them, so I didn't get a bow. I definitely didn't get round all of the stands this year, even though I was there all day, because it was a different kind of layout, and I'm not the only one that said this. Roxy said this as well. She said it was very different. I didn't actually get much of the footage of the Disney fam on the vlog yesterday. There was quite a few of them there. Roxy and her husband. There was Steffi and Kaylee, who I think I did get a clip of. I mean, I got us all sitting down in the masquerade. There was Danny, there was Natasha, there was Luke. Was that everyone? Charlie was there. Charlie had to leave before the masquerade. I did actually get a group photo of most of us. I'll put that at the side as well if I can. But yeah, definitely check out my Instagram. I think I was a bit more on the Instagram stories yesterday. Do apologise. It was laid out totally different. You would go down one and then it would split into two, and it was very complicated, and I definitely didn't get around everything. I realise I've been talking for 10 minutes now, so I'm going to show you what I did buy. So I bought some mochi, and this is the strawberry one. It's really good because Tofu Cute does all of these who are at Comic-Con, but Tofu Cute can be quite expensive. And there was another one down the row that had a couple of different like similar style sweets. The store wasn't as big and it didn't have like backpacks and things, but it was still had like sweets, and I wanted some sweets for the masquerade. So I had a cup of tea and then I had strawberry mochi. I think they were £2. I went to say euros, I don't know why. And then I think these were £2.50, and these are like, I don't know what to call them, like wafer chocolate things, and it's really good because I know you said the instructions, the ingredients on the back are like they stuck like an English label on, and these were both like dairy free, which was really cool. I think I showed you a clip of it. I went to get the Master Chief print. It was £10 and it was A3. It was hand drawn, beautiful. I looked at it, I was like, right, I'm getting that later. I went back and it was gone. And I was so gutted, but I found the guy on Etsy. I'll put his Instagram name at the bottom so you can see that. I have learned from all the cons that I have done, if you want something, buy it there and then, or really well remember where it is if it looks like it won't sell out. So the cushions, I always manage to go back and get the one I want, like if I know there's quite a few of them. And then this time I just forgot where the stand was, which was stupid. And then the Master Chief thing, I should have known because there's not a lot of Halo merch, so I should have known it was going to sell out because it was amazing, so I should have went back. So what I did manage to buy was a couple of prints, and apart from the sweets, that was it. So the first ones I got, and I do not have a business card, but it says Bone Collectible, Patreon. I'll put a thing on the bottom again. So it was these prints, and there was 4 of them. There was also a Jafar one, and it was 4 for 15 or 3 for 12. And they are like cereal prints, so these are like apple bites. And if you could pause it and look at the detail and read them. It is so funny what the actual detail says. Caution, ingesting this cereal may cause severe fever, dizziness, nausea, heartburn, abdominal pains, or permanent slumber. Flavour that will knock you out. It only takes 1 bite. I mean, that is hilarious. I know Roxy got these as well, but I don't think she got... I know she got Maleficent and one of the other ones, I'm not sure. I know she got 2, but I got the 3 girls, like the 3 leading ladies, and then I didn't get Jafar, I just wanted the 3 women. So I got Evil Queen, and I got the Maleficent one, obviously. I love it how it says Diablos. And then I got the Ursula one as well. So they're like prints. So I'm going to get some awesome frames for them. So they were £12, and they have a website or an Etsy, I think these guys have, I'm not sure. If you are easily offended by risque images, then maybe look away now. There is no nudity, there is just a little bit more flesh on show. So it's basically this lady, I've got her business card, Janine Van Moezel. I'll just put this on the screen like that. So that's her business card. She draws Jessica Rabbit in different outfits. Now I seen this one, I was hooked. I was like, oh my lord, I can't even get my words out. Like, she's so good. And I went on her website when I got home last night, and honestly, I bought 2, and there's probably another 22 more of her illustrations that I want. Her style is everything, and I love Jessica Rabbit. So I bought Jessica Rabbit as Fifth Element, so I'm sure you can assume what you're about to see. So if you have young children that you don't want to see this, then look away. I don't think it's that rude though, like everything's covered, there's no nip. She's just a very saucy looking lady, and she's wearing a Fifth Element outfit, so I'm sure you can imagine. So this is the Fifth Element Jessica Rabbit illustration that I got. Isn't it just, oh my god, I would love to cosplay, but I don't know if I could pull that off. And then the next one is Jessica Rabbit. So it's kind of our usual dress, but purple, and then she's got like a stocking on. And this one is Joker Jessica Rabbit. It makes me miss my green hair so much. How amazing is that? I absolutely adore that. I actually originally first seen the big print of this, and I was like, need it. It was £10 for an A4. Considering Master Chief was A3 and he was £10, I was a bit like, because I'd already bought them ones and I'm trying not to spend too much money. I need to pay off Disney World. There was a lot of different prints as well, and I was like, I can't choose, but I definitely want the Fifth Element one. And then there was like a little spinny thing of like little prints, and Matthew was like, oh, there's a little Fifth Element one. And I was like, oh, I'll get the little one, even though I really want the big one. I'll get the little one, 2 for £5 on the little ones, £3 each. Then the big ones are 10. And I think the big ones are 2 for 15, which I didn't realise. He didn't tell me that, but I think it says that on the website or something like that. I think what I'm going to do, the frames from IKEA for this size are 85p. So I'm tempted to get, like, over time, more of her prints of this size. And I know where I'm going to put them, in the downstairs bathroom, and make like a big massive like collage of all of her prints. So I did actually put all the ones I wanted in my basket, and there was 20, I think there was 20 or 22, and then I've got 2, and then I think 20 would make like a nice rectangle kind of shape, or a big square on that wall. What I'm going to do is every now and then I'm going to treat myself to one of her prints. And honestly, go and check out her website. This is not paid, this is not gifted, I bought these. Go check out her website. Her stuff is amazing, and she has so many. She has Star Trek Jessica Rabbit, she has Storm Jessica Rabbit from X-Men, Rogue Jessica Rabbit, blah blah. The other day when we were going to Disney Store really in the morning, it was to get the next key release at Disney Store, and it was a Toy Story key, and you had to spend £15 on Toy Story to get the key. So I got this for Matthew, which he actually had on yesterday. So I got Matthew the Evil Dr. Porkchop t-shirt in a medium, which is actually the size I wear in these tops, so I could easily steal it. So you can see the little Pixar lamp there in the ball, and it's really cute. So yeah, you got one of these at Disney Store on Saturday if you were one of the first 100 guests, and also for the first time, the first 1,000 guests online who bought something got a key as well. And with regards to SLP XDLP 2.0, I will be announcing that hopefully over the next few weeks, because obviously we need to get it up and running, because it's going to be towards the end of the year, and I'm really excited for this one. Honestly, you guys are gonna like, oh, it's even better than the last one. Seriously, just look out for the announcement. Right, I'm gonna go. I need to finish up this vlog. Hope you enjoyed this week's vlog. Hope you're all having a lovely week. Hope you all survived the heat. I'm so glad it's cooled down a little bit, and I'll see you in the next week's vlog. Bye guys.